Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, so Jay-Z and Rihanna. Now, for years, there's been whispers that Rihanna has been Jay-Z's side piece. But now there's some interesting footage coming out when Rihanna was quite young. So we all know Jay-Z's a creepy little thing that's involved with P. Diddy. I want to know now, was Rihanna groomed? Was Rihanna groomed by Jay-Z? Um, was she involved in all the P. Diddy stuff, or is she a victim? Because, again, you have to now question everybody who's a superstar, um, especially if they were young, pretty girls and boys. Was Rihanna groomed by Jay-Z? Was Rihanna groomed by Jay-Z? Was Rihanna groomed by Jay-Z? And let's see if they have been lovers as well for all this time. The rumor is he never gave her up. Snake. Ooh, Snake. Now, you guys know Snake is a dark-haired woman. Garden. Okay, so that would be your work. Let me back this up a little bit for you so we get all the cards in. Lilies. Coffin. Clover. Lady, there she is. Heart. Moon, there's her career. Paths or crossroads. Rider. Stork. Clouds. Underlying lady. Okay, so I'm not getting that P. Diddy was involved. I was looking for two gentlemen in the read, and we didn't get that. We do have lots of females, though. And I have done some readings about other predator females in the entertainment industry. And I'm thinking I'm thinking perhaps Oprah brought her in, but she was definitely introduced to this group by a snake, by a dark-haired lady. And I thought this was actually Rihanna, but it's not. This is her here. And then another lady is also involved. A dark-haired lady is brought her in with this is the Clover's luck. The moon is acknowledgement, career success, and then here's garden is your job. So at first, Rihanna thought this was quite lucky because this is what I want to do. If you look at it, she's looking at this. The garden is society and your job and how you're networking and how you're known in the world. And we can see here that she took this, she's facing this way because here, the coffin, the paths, and the lilies, this was the end of making decisions and it brought her a lot of peace. So, in other words, the easy way out, the easy way out to great success in your career and how lucky she was. I think she was brought in by a dark-haired female who pretended to love her and really care for her. Now, whether that was, it could have been sexual, could have been sexual favors, but it just definitely was, I'm almost getting a sense of like a mother type figure, but she was a sneak. She was doing it for her own good. And I have done the readings about the female groomers in the entertainment industry. And so for this was a no-brainer for Rihanna. Here is the end of indecision and a peace of mind. And it's like, okay, well, I just have to do a few things that and I'm going to have this amazing success. Interesting, we have, look at the rider here, the deer, and then the clouds. The deer here with the stork, but she has definitely changed her tune since then. And uh, she's definitely changed her tune since then. And I think that's why she is has left all of that behind. Now, could this snake be Jay-Z? Quite possibly. Quite possibly could be the snake Jay-Z, because here's the heart. And it was rumored they had an affair, and some say they still are continuing. Although I think she's married now. I know she's got a couple of kids, but I don't know if they're married to that other rapper ASAP. Remember, she had that relationship with Chris Brown that ended in extreme violence. Um, I honestly think she saw it as a easy way to get to where she wanted to go. But now I see with all of these, she's changed her tune, she's changed her message, and it actually does cause her a lot of anxiety. This could be why she's well known. I don't even have to say allegedly pot smoker. They even said, there's a point where she's going to wreck her voice if she hasn't already because she smokes so much. And interesting, these clouds almost look like puffs of smoke. So what is she hide? What is she trying to cover up with that? I hope she's not while she's with child. We might hear she's pregnant again, actually, with this stork and news. Um, we could even hear that she's possibly lost a baby. She was pregnant and lost a baby, but we might hear something of her of a pregnancy. Um, but I think she's on her way. I think I'll be really shocked if we hear anything more from her in the entertainment industry. I think she's moving on. Well, she changed. She has that um, makeup company now, so she's a billionaire with that. I think she's completely leaving the entertainment industry behind. I'll be really shocked if she does something. If she does do something, it's kind of out of nostalgia or perhaps blackmail, but I don't think it's something that she really wants to entertain anymore. She's completely changed. She's um, on her way out. She's trying to rise above it. That's what I see when I see this card. She's trying to rise above it. She easily skated into it. She had stars in her eyes. She wanted to be loved by people. She couldn't believe her luck that this, wealthy man or this wealthy lady was really interested in her. And it was, and she really regrets it now. So this will be interesting. The snake could be Jay-Z. Could be. Could be. Normally, it's a dark-haired lady, the snake, because it's the queen of clubs. Um, but it could be him. It could be him because it's also somebody who cheats on you, and we all know he's been cheating on Beyonce since the beginning, and they did have a love affair. And maybe Rihanna thought that he was cheating on her with Beyonce, right? So, is she's a victim? I don't think she's a perpetrator. I think she's trying to move on from that. Um, yeah, and Fenty is her way. I believe she's a billionaire because of it. So why would she want to step back into that pile? Um, just she's definitely got some strong mental distress from it though. When the clouds are on your exit card, this means you can't shake it. You can't shake the anxiety, the mental stress, the depression. It's in your exit cards. That means it's sticking with you. You can't exit it. And then with the garden here, in this exit point, this tells me her getting out of the social world, out of um, publicity and whatnot. So I think, yeah, we might hear something about her pregnant again. There might be something because Ryder and Stork, but we have the endings and the crossroads here. So maybe we'll hear that she lost a child. Or she says, this is my third and my last one. That could be it too. But if she is pregnant, she's not really happy about it. She's like, oops. um, Yeah, that's Rihanna. So she took the casting couch. She thought she was madly in love. She thought he was in love with her. And he did push her up to where she wanted to be, into great success and admiration. And she couldn't believe her luck. Um, and now she's understanding what she got herself into. All right. Well, there you go. I'm kind of happy to hear she wasn't a perpetrator. I'm sad to hear she was a victim. I think more and more and more of them are going to come forward, either by actually saying I was a victim, or there's going to be some innuendo. Um, yeah, so go ahead and have a look at some of my other Jay-Z, my P. Diddy readings, and see what you think. Is this going to explode even further? Who else is going to be taken down with this? Who else is going to come forward and say, "Yeah, I was groomed by these two, or by one or the other"? Has this opened up a big pile of worms? All right. Thank you very much for watching. I sure appreciate you. See you online.